I decided to make a little video just letting you guys know that I gave up meat for 30 days.
I gave up meat for 30 days.
I am a meatitarian, okay? I love meat, so I decided to challenge myself. Not really like a New Year's resolution, because like 2020 has kind of been a wash. Not really sure about 2021 with coronavirus, so I'm just like trying to live. But I was just like, you know what? It'd be interesting to see if I could potentially do this. I didn't have meat or fish or dairy for 30 days, and I kind of moderated my sugar intake, and obviously, because I wasn't eating fish or meat, essentially, protein was kind of like hard. So I had to figure out a way, I had to figure out different ways to get enough protein, which I think I kind of succeeded. Like, I obviously made it to day 30. I didn't like end up in the ER or anything like that. So even though my protein intake was lower, I don't think it was like dangerously low. And I obviously increased my vegetable intakes, tried to keep my carb intake like level, maybe a little bit higher, just because you know your body has to kind of compensate a little bit. But for the most part, I think I did pretty well. And I think like uh, meat eaters, or me especially, we kind of have like this misconception of like when you go plant-based or vegan or vegetarian, it's like, what do you eat, beans all day? Also, I didn't see that much of a huge decrease in like my weight or anything. Not that I was expecting that, and I was just curious. Like, I did weigh myself, I think at the beginning, maybe a couple days in, and I'll weigh myself again just to see if there's been like a marked difference. But I haven't seen anything noticeable. But in terms of when I work out, not like, and I don't work out like crazily. I probably do like 1 to 2 workouts a week. But I did notice that my recovery time was a bit quicker. I think I was sleeping a bit better throughout the night, and I was actually waking up earlier and with more energy. So I actually feel like a bit more productive per se. I mean, I'm working from home, so it's not like I have like a lot of things to do throughout my day currently, but I am waking up at 1 to 2 hours earlier, which is something I never used to do. So I have been using this time to be a bit more productive, to make, I don't know, YouTube videos, or just like, you know, fold some laundry, whatever, read a book. So that has been interesting, and I really appreciate that aspect of it. And I think maybe I lost like an inch or two around the waist. Again, I wasn't really like keeping like super like close notes on my weight or my inches, just because I wasn't doing it for that purpose. I just wanted to see if I could do it, and if I had to do it again, like obviously I would be more like, okay, I'm doing it for like a goal to, like, you know, lose weight or get like tone, whatever it is. But again, it was just to be like, can I do this? Okay, yes, I can do this. Now I can kind of modify and use it towards like some like health goals. So it was just very interesting, and I feel like I think my body got a bit better at like actually absorbing and processing nutrients, which was cool. Because I think my body had to work a little bit harder. I think it kind of shocked my system in the first week, because I was kind of like, whoa, wait, no meat. So yeah, I'm actually kind of a little bit nervous to reintroduce food back into my diet, because I do feel like, as well as like absorbing more nutrients more effectively, that my body is actually more sensitive to certain things. Like, I've had a lot of food allergies since I was a child, and most of them I thought had gone away, but I actually feel like I'm way more sensitive now, because I like cut out some stuff, and my body is like kind of been like, okay, we have to kind of be more optimal. And I'll eat something and I'll be like, by the way, probably should do that again. So I think like I'm a bit more like in tune with my body now, and I know like a lot of people are like intuitive eaters and they eat when they're hungry and like all that kind of stuff, and I do that a little bit. But I think when I say intuitive, I mean more as how does my food react to my body, as opposed to I am hungry, I'm gonna eat when my body tells me I'm hungry, which is also important, but I think it's also important to listen to the cues that your body gives you when you're consuming food. Because it's not about eating like the healthiest options, it's about eating the healthiest options for your body. And sometimes what they tell you is a healthy choice may in fact be healthy, but it may not be the best choice for you. So I think when you're eating, that is something that's super important. You have to understand the reactions that your body has and the cues that your body gives you. Not that I would miss meat the most, but I actually miss cheese. Oh my gosh, I miss cheese more than I miss a pork chop, which I did not think was possible, but I cannot wait to be able to eat cheese again. Just like the simple act of cutting a slice, eating it by itself, eating it with bread, eating it on like whatever. I love quesadillas, so obviously did not think that part through. But I would say I'm super proud of myself for making it to the end, and I am definitely gonna modify my diet in the future just to kind of, include like my diet was pretty good, but I think this kind of forced me to be creative. So now, I think I'll probably include even more veggies than I was already eating, and I'll probably decrease carbs a little bit and up my alternative source of protein intake. But still, I'm gonna eat meat, just so that we're clear. Like, this did not convert me, but it did educate me. So I'm really happy that I gave myself this challenge, and I'm gonna say challenge complete.